Hi, it's Jay, and it's day 38 of my Write an Album in 100 Days challenge. So today I was working as well, like yesterday. I didn't get anything done in my lunch break because there's quite a lot on at the moment, being the end of school and all that. So I didn't get any kind of playing done. When I came home, I literally just went straight into this room here and started playing. I went through some ideas and just tried to, mess around with them and break them up a little bit, loop them a little bit, try to come up with some ideas, some fills, all that kind of stuff. And just nothing I seem to play I'm liking today. Everything I kind of played in the last kind of 2.5 hours is just like, I'm not liking it, I'm not digging it. So it seems that today is just like one of those, it's an off day basically. Nothing seems to be really happening, or nothing seems to be happening that I'm liking anyway. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to take my guitar and I'm just going to, have it in my hand and noodle while I watch some TV series or something like that on Netflix or something, just to take my mind off it, because right now, after this last kind of couple hours, I'm starting to kind of stress myself out a bit by trying to overthink it, and I should be playing this, or I've got a deadline or whatever. So right now, the best thing I can do is just take a break. So basically turn off Logic, and then just sit there and noodle on the guitar, and something will come forward. I think that I'm kind of been putting some pressure on myself, like, this should be a little bit more kind of, technical, or this should be like, a little bit, more challenging to play or something like that. But, sometimes it's easy to lose sight about what you're doing, and, there's no point in having all this technical stuff if it doesn't serve the song in a certain way. And, yeah, I can be like that sometimes, where I put the stress on myself. I need to be like this, but all I'm doing is just basically stressing myself out for nothing. Because even if I do come up with a technical part or something like this, it's probably I might not even use it. And that's one of the things as well about writing music anyway, is that you test all these ideas, and you try all these different avenues and things, and you could spend like I've done it before, where I've spent weeks, months even, on like one or two ideas, and in the end you just scrap them, and go, I'll use that later for something else, and in the end you never use it. I've got stuff on my hard drive from like 2004, maybe even 2003, which is just like bunches of like different riffs and chord sequences and stuff that I've never used, and I'm not using them now. This I'm writing from scratch, because there's no point in using something I wrote like 10, 12 years ago. Now it's not a good kind of snapshot of where I am in my playing, and where I am in my composition, and what I have for ideas. So that's enough waffling on from myself. Tomorrow I hopefully get a little bit more done. Although tomorrow evening I'm gonna go to a gig. I'm gonna go see Radiohead play, which is gonna be amazing, because I've never ever seen Radiohead play, and they're one of the bands that I kind of grew up listening to. I remember when the Bends came out, I love the album, and then OK Computer, that was just like mind blowing, absolutely great stuff. And so I'm gonna go check out Radiohead tomorrow. So I'll probably come back with some ideas as well after that. And then Saturday, Sunday, my weekend, apart from a couple of guitar lessons, is pretty much free. So I've got to write. I've got to force myself to get every single thing I can get out. I don't really want to rush this stuff more than I have to rush it, but at the end of the day, this is kind of like a challenge to me. If I to see if I can get an album done in 100 days. I never said I'm going to write the best album in 100 days. I'm going to write an album, hopefully it will be really good, but you know, we'll see what happens. Anyway, enough from me. I'll see you tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow, I mean. Okay, goodbye.